welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Nate Pearson. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a 1-1. And that one upstairs. And that's in for a strike. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play as we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Jarred Kelenic.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy's going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Next offering is fouled back. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So one left for Washington. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
For the Jays, the second baseman.
1-2 now.
Espinal.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is left. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Now, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Got him! And one out now.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising.
Makes the catch, inning over. So the bottom of the second. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off, 2-2. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
1-2 here.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The left fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That's a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Left-hand batter waits. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
In the air out to center. Bernard under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In for a strike. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Edwin Rios. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas glides to his left, makes a nice run at catch. One down. Or Elvis Martinez will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. On the ground right side. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The wide to kick the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Out to short, Abrams. Inning over. Down in order. Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jared Kellner. Falling behind 2-1. That clips the corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
the batter, the catcher, Hebert.
Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Next pitch just misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Ildemaro Vargas.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Rios makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Michael Chavis. Struck out swinging his first time.
Chavis.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nationals leave 1. And we are still scoreless. Bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Santiago Espinal. That one's in there. 1-2. And now 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next to hit, Winton Bernard. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 1 down, base is empty. Chases that one out of the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very
11.
dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short.
Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Lane Thomas. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Zach Pop, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And now the count is even. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Blankenhorn climbs in on that left side. And misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The other way. Looked to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Go ahead run on base. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Here's a 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Rios going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. So 1 left for Washington. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. Here's a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And the 3-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Profar snags it for the 2nd out. Orelvis Martinez now at the plate. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's 3-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at 2nd. The throw to 3rd. He is safe. So up next for Toronto, Ryan Jeffers. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit to right center. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Around third. Vargas with a relay throw. And he's in there as they take the lead. 2 runs come in. So the lineup flips over. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Jeffers on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Joey Meneses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now all even up. Well struck left field. And that one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they inch closer. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Nate Pearson, done for the day, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher. Anthony Bass on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bernard under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The count 2-1. Foul ball. Two. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And there are 2 outs.
The batter number 14.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
Here's Chavis now. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. 1-1 now. That one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. And that's the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. And it's now a... And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Winton Bernard. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground to third. On to Chavis. And Bichette is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground. Abrams tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go. New pitcher now, Adam Simber.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Simber is ready. Bounce it off, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Travis Blankenhorn digs in now. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Got him looking. That's his second strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big...
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Relay throw to third, he's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Yimi Garcia, just a slow ground ball this time. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Nationals lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. No one.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 2-1. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chad Green.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting loose. And the right-hander deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The right field, number 12.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick. The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And now Ildemaro Vargas. The 1-1 is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rios sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. The 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Blue Jays 2, and then Hunter Harvey taking over on the mound. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's the DH for Elvis Martinez. 1-2 now. And that one in the air center field. And there's 1 down. Ryan Jeffers next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Santiago Espinal.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Now one missed. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Out towards right center field. Thomas has a beat on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Kelnick with a quick throw back in, and they hold him at second. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 26th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
2-2 now. And that's a little high.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. But the long ball was worked. New arm out of the bullpen, Eric Swanson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And it drops in.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Number 5, shortstop, C.J.
Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams will hit next. Man at second. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Thomas coming home. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jordan Romano. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here is Jurickson Profar. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Strike 2. That's inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Jared Kellner waits on deck. And here's a 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Rios coming on. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there are 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Jared Kellner, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch of...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. His 17th of the year. It's 5-5.
Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Zach Pop takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Stepping in, Hebert Ruiz. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Out to center. Bernard settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. All even at 5 apiece. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tim Cate.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And here is Matt Chapman. Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. They'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. Right there.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Down in order, go. Welcome back. We're in extras here, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Hyunjin Ryu, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Right-handed reliever. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
And here it comes.
2-1.
Splits the plate. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Line to right, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now it's going to be, that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to hit for the Nats, Travis Blankenhorn. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. Liner, base hit. Thomas around third. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second. It's 8-5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Jurickson Profar.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Rios under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Bichette with a relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. 2 on with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Kellner. The pitch. In for a strike. 3-2 now.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Popped up left side. Hauls it in for the out. Now here is Hebert Ruiz.
Hebert Ruiz.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. In comes the run from third to add on. It's now 10-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And the pitch. On the ground to first. Guerrero takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Nationals 10 and the Blue Jays. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Orelvis Martinez.
The designated hitter, Orelvis Martinez.
Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now just 2 outs away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next one misses. 2-2. Up the middle, Abrams. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Good contact guy, good defender. Into left center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-out double.
Hey.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly.
Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can